It's really PT3. Dugar is a happy boy. Dubon wants to be a happy boy. Dubon.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of
hit high and deep out to left center field. Pham going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Second.
Well, looks like they were determined to be aggressive early, and it almost results in a home run in the first at-bat of the game, but he'll settle for a double and hope the number 2 man can pick him up.
Here's a drive out to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The catcher,
coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, number 5.
Now to the plate, number 5. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Driven nicely into the gap. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Now that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Standing in now, Evan Longoria. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop in San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Line drive to center field. Kiermaier there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men. Jeff Samardzija is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder has a beat on it. 1 down. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 5 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're So it'll be the Giants DH, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The center fielder, number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The first baseman, number 9.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone!
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance.
Boy, Dero, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, number 35. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Pence hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-2. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Crawford ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to 3rd.
The batter, number 1.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and this one bounds around against the wall as he arrives at 2nd without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from 2nd, and he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 19. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And the throw's off line as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And now this is bubbled out in center. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
The batter, number 5.
Now batting, number 5. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with the double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And show track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Pence now heading for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The batter, number 1.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kevin Pillar. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit left.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
And he is in there.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
The catcher, number 28.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco 3rd. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Giants.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Meadows is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But they threw up a... Standing in, Willie Thomas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lowe,
the second baseman.
The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, and they remain... Diego Castillo answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now at the plate, number 5. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Meadows moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Crawford. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. 3-2 pitch. But this won't get by the shortstop, as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco, but you can forgive him as they still... So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Austin Meadows back to the top of the lineup, as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Austin Meadows is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman,
Ji-Man Choi, the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Riding in, Kevin Pillar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out, and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Center fielder, Steven.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Steven Duggar. Hard hit ball to second, backhanded, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So digging in now, number 19, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
In now, Buster Posey. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Travis d'Arnaud becomes out number 2 this inning. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now, that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So, yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. Into the box, number 5. Here's a high pop-up. Diaz is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Evan Longoria. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Lined into left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Standing in now, Hunter Pence. Line towards center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits. So striding forward now, Willy Adames. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Right side, hit hard. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Now batting. Number 8.
Striding in once again, Brandon Lowe, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Count is 1-2 now. Fouled off. Adames on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Kiermaier. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fast ball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Austin Meadows. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duggar's there for it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. And as you can see, number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 38.
Striding forward now is the DH, Kevin Pillar. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Chris Shaw is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 22.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Steven Duggar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
That is now 3 triples for him in the game, which is darn near impossible. In fact, the last 15 years or so, only a few guys have done it. Pretty impressive what he's been able to do in this one.
Stepping in now, number 19. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Brandon Belt. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Now batting, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, number 5. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. 1-1, here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Pham, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. San Francisco leads this one 24-0. Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away. Ready now, Ji-Man Choi. No hits to this point. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ji-Man Choi becomes out number 2 this inning. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and they in is the 3rd baseman Evan Longoria. He'll start us off in the 8th. So 1-1. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Chaz Rowe enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Brandon Crawford will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 22.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Meadows has a play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 3-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Number 62 shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Number 35. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Chris Shaw is up off the bench as he is in as a defensive replacement. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Down in order. Digging in Start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
The catcher, number 20.
Stepping up now, Buster Posey. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting bare.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Kiermaier looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Jose Alvarado comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, number 5. This is line to left. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat. And that's off his leg on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Number 35, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits. Into the box now, Brandon Lowe starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Will Smith takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pence on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fouled away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Raised down to their final out now. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
28-0 the final this afternoon. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeff Samardzija is credited with the win. Yonny Chirinos allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.